Well, for a long time, many of our local sports centres, places of worship and community halls have played vital roles in efforts to slow the spread of coronavirus.
Yeah, many have been repurposed as testing facilities and vaccination sites, including Langlee Community Centre in the Borders.
Well, some are now asking for the testing facility there to be relocated. They say they need their community hall back to support the physical and the mental health of people living nearby. Iszatt has more.
A kitchen and a few rooms is all that's available to the community groups of Langlee after the centre became a testing site for Covid.
We're very lucky to get this half because originally they wanted a whole centre, but there's at least 10 groups that are not allowed to have be in the hall. So to be honest, there's only 2 of them running at the moment out of the 10 groups. It's had a massive effect on community groups of all ages, especially the elderly when they can't have nowhere to meet.
This community centre once played an important part in the heart of Langlee, and now they're not sure when they're going to get the centre back.
Well, they're saying that the lease have put a lease out for the end of March, and myself and Councillor Scott have been fighting to get it open again, to get these groups maybe not running to their full capacity, but to at least allow them to get back and socialise and see each other again.
Walk-in testing is crucial to control the spread of the virus and get people back to a normal way of life. The Scottish Government said they chose Langlee for its accessibility, but some feel there could be other options.
There are alternative premises in Galashiels. There are at least 2 large shop units that should be explored and another one. I think they should be looked at. If they're not suitable, then come back and tell us why they're not suitable, and then perhaps they do have to stay in the centre, but at least the option should be explored.
Scottish Borders Council said they recognise the importance of the venue for the community and continue to work with the groups who would normally access Langlee Community Centre to find suitable alternative facilities while it remains a COVID-19 test site. This centre is the only PCR site in the Borders and will likely see high usage over the winter, but the councillor asks that locals aren't forgotten.
I think the community need this centre. It's recognised that Langlee houses some of the poorest and most disadvantaged people in our community. They need the community centre it's essential for their mental and physical health and well-being. I'm not saying that the NHS should not be here, but I think they need to try and find alternative premises to allow the groups back in, because the other side of the coin is that these groups have been deprived of a much-needed facility.
Iszatt, ITV News, Langlee.
Well, in a statement, the Scottish Government has said, "We are hugely grateful to all local authorities and other partners for helping us reach so many people. Sites were agreed with councils based on their accessibility and their availability and will still be needed as we expect the winter months to continue to be challenging, though we continue to look at other ways to protect people."